Welcome back to my YouTube channel, LC Coins World. Today, we are going to explore the Norwegian One Krone coin from the year 2006. This coin is part of Norway's modern monetary system and carries historical, cultural, and economic significance. In this episode, we will dive deep into its origins, design, material composition, economic role, challenges, collectability, and transition in Norway's currency system. By the end of this video, you will have a thorough understanding of the 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin, making you appreciate its importance in both daily transactions and coin collecting. The One Krone coin has been an essential part of Norway's currency system for over a century. The krone, meaning crown in Norwegian, was introduced in 1875 when Norway joined the Scandinavian Monetary Union, alongside Sweden and Denmark. This union was based on the gold standard and aimed to create a unified currency system among the three countries. After the dissolution of the Union in 1914, Norway retained the krone as its official currency. The One Krone coin remained a vital denomination, adapting over time with different designs, compositions, and security features. The 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin belongs to the modern series issued by the Norges Bank, Norway's central bank. It was introduced as part of the country's ongoing efforts to maintain an efficient and secure monetary system. The 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin is minted from copper nickel, a durable alloy composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This material provides resistance to corrosion and wear, ensuring the coin remains in circulation for a long time. Diameter 21 mm, weight 4.35 grams, thickness 1.7 millimeters, milled with alternating smooth and reeded sections. Hole in the center, a distinctive design, feature unique to modern Norwegian One Krone coins. The hole in the center of the One Krone coin is a practical design choice that makes it easily distinguishable from other denominations. It also reduces the coin's metal content, making it more cost-effective to produce. The obverse side of the 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin features the portrait of King Harald V, the reigning monarch of Norway. King Harald V ascended to the throne in 1991, following the passing of his father, King Olav V. The portrait of King Harald V symbolizes the constitutional monarchy of Norway and the country's stability. His depiction on the coin reflects Norway's tradition of honoring its reigning monarchs on its currency. The reverse side of the coin features an intricate design of a crossed axe with a crown, which is part of Norway's national coat of arms. This emblem is historically significant and represents Norway's medieval heritage and the authority of the Norwegian monarchy. The axe and crown motif is deeply rooted in Norwegian history, dating back to the Viking Age and the early medieval period, when Norway was ruled by warrior kings. By 2006, the One Krone coin played a crucial role in Norway's economy. It was commonly used for small purchases, public transportation, vending machines, and parking meters. Norway's economy in the early 2000s was thriving, driven by its strong oil and gas industry, fisheries, and advanced technology sectors. The Norges Bank ensured that the One Krone coin remained an essential part of the cash-based economy while digital payments were gradually becoming more widespread. Despite the rise of electronic payments, cash remained an important part of Norway's monetary system, and the One Krone coin continued to circulate widely. As with many widely circulated coins, the One Krone coin faced issues related to counterfeiting. However, due to its small size, copper-nickel composition, and unique central hole, it was difficult to counterfeit. The Norges Bank continuously worked to enhance the security of Norwegian currency, implementing advanced minting techniques to prevent fraud. The 2006 One Krone coin is widely collected by numismatists, both in Norway and internationally. While it is not considered rare, certain factors can make individual coins more valuable, including collectors seeking 2006 One Krone coins in excellent condition should store them properly in coin holders, albums, or airtight containers to prevent damage and oxidation. In recent years, Norway has moved towards becoming a cashless society, with many businesses and individuals preferring electronic payments. However, the One Krone coin remains legal tender and continues to be used in specific situations where cash is still needed. The Norges Bank has considered reducing the production of smaller coins, but the One Krone remains an essential part of Norway's monetary system. The 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin is more than just a piece of currency. It represents Norway's rich history, strong economy, and evolving monetary system. From its distinctive, whether used for small purchases, public transportation, or collected for its historical significance, the One Krone coin continues to be a key symbol of Norwegian heritage. As Norway transitions towards a more digital economy, the One Krone coin will always hold a special place in the country's numismatic history. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2006 Norwegian One Krone coin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more numismatic discussions. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we explore more coins from around the world and uncover the hidden stories behind them. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, LC Coins World. Today, we will take an in-depth look at the 1993 Canadian 5-cent coin, a small yet significant piece of numismatic history. This coin, part of Canada's long tradition of nickel coinage, carries with it a rich legacy that dates back to the early years of the nation's coin production. The 5-cent coin has been a staple of Canadian currency for over a century, undergoing multiple design changes, material shifts, and historical influences. The 1993 version remains a testament to the craftsmanship and stability of Canadian coinage. The reverse of the coin features the iconic beaver design, a national symbol of Canada, which has been a staple of the nickel since 1937. Designed by artist G. Kruger Gray, this beaver motif represents Canada's rich fur trade history and economic development. The obverse of the 1993 5-cent coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Dora de Pedery Hunt. This portrait, introduced in 1990, marked a significant change in Canadian coinage, as it was the first effigy of the Queen created by a Canadian artist. The image shows a mature Queen Elizabeth II, signifying the passage of time and her long reign. The coin itself is composed of a nickel alloy, continuing the long-standing tradition of Canadian 5-cent pieces being referred to as nickels. However, changes in metal composition over the years have influenced the coin's weight and durability. The 1993 5-cent coin weighs 4.6 grams, has a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, and features a 12-sided rim design that enhances its distinguishability from other denominations. The history of Canada's 5-cent coin dates back to the pre-Confederation era, when early Canadian colonies used tokens and coins imported from Britain. The first official Canadian 5-cent coins were introduced in 1858 and were significantly smaller than today's nickels, earning them the nickname fish scales due to their tiny size. These early coins were made of silver, but by 1922, Canada transitioned to using nickel as the primary metal for the 5-cent denomination due to rising silver costs. Over the decades, Canadian nickels have featured various designs, including commemorative editions during wartime and special anniversary releases. The most famous of these was the 1943 to 1945 Victory nickel, which featured a torch and the Morse code message "We win when we work willingly," symbolizing the country's wartime efforts. The 1993 Canadian 5-cent coin continued this legacy, maintaining the familiar beaver design and high production quality. During this period, the Royal Canadian Mint in Winnipeg was responsible for producing millions of these coins annually, ensuring they remained in circulation throughout the country. Advances in minting technology allowed for improved die quality, sharper details, and enhanced durability, ensuring the longevity of these coins in everyday transactions. As Canada moved towards the late 1990s and early 2000s, discussions about the future of the nickel began to emerge. The rising costs of metal production and the shift toward digital payments raised questions about the necessity of small denomination coins. However, the 5-cent coin remains a key part of Canada's monetary system and continues to be produced, albeit with different metal compositions in more recent years. Collectors and numismatists find the 1993 Canadian nickel to be an interesting piece due to its historical significance and place within the timeline of Canadian currency evolution. While it may not be considered rare, its condition, mint errors, or unique die variations can increase its value among collectors. Certain coins with doubling effects, misprints, or variations in the rim and lettering are particularly sought after in the numismatic community. The importance of the 5-cent coin in Canadian history cannot be understated. It has played a crucial role in trade, economic transactions, and cultural identity. Whether used for daily purchases, saved in piggy banks, or collected by enthusiasts, the Canadian nickel remains a symbol of resilience and continuity in the nation's financial history. As we conclude this deep dive into the 1993 Canadian 5-cent coin, we recognize the significance of small denomination coins in shaping economies, reflecting national identity, and preserving history. Whether you are a seasoned coin collector or someone interested in learning more about the fascinating world of numismatics, understanding the legacy of coins like this one provides insight into the intricate world of minting, economics, and history. Stay tuned for more detailed explorations of coins from around the world, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to LC Coins World for more numismatic content. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, LC Coins World. Today, we are going to explore the 2008 5-pence coin from the United Kingdom. This coin is an essential part of the British decimal currency system and carries historical, economic, and numismatic significance. In this episode, we will dive deep into its origins, design, material composition, economic role, collectability, and the transition in the UK's monetary system. By the end of this video, you will have a thorough understanding of the 2008 5-pence coin, making you appreciate its importance in both daily transactions and coin collecting. The 5-pence coin was introduced in 1968. 2 years before the UK officially switched to a decimal currency system on February 15, 1971. Before decimalisation, the British monetary system was based on pounds, shillings, and pence, with 12 pence making up a shilling and 20 shillings making up a pound. The 5-pence coin was introduced as the decimal equivalent of the old 1 shilling coin, allowing the public to transition smoothly into the new system. When the UK moved to decimal currency in 1971, the 5 pence coin became one of the fundamental denominations. Initially, it retained the size and weight of the old shilling to ensure continuity. However, in 1990, the Royal Mint reduced its size to make it more cost-effective for production and easier for people to carry. The 2008 5 pence coin follows this smaller, more modern design. The 2008 5 pence coin is made of copper nickel, an alloy composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This combination provides durability, resistance to corrosion, and a distinctive silver appearance. Diameter 18.00 millimeters, weight 3.25 grams, thickness 1.7 millimeters. Metal composition: copper nickel 75% copper, 25% nickel. The obverse side of the 2008 5 pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Rank Broadley. This portrait was introduced in 1998 and was used on UK coinage until 2015, when a new portrait by Jodie Clark was introduced. The reverse side of the 2008 5 pence coin features a radical new design introduced as part of a major redesign of UK coinage. Before 2008, the 5 pence coin featured an image of the Scottish thistle, the national emblem of Scotland. However, in 2008, the Royal Mint introduced a new, modernized design by Matthew Dent, a section of the Royal Shield of Arms. The 2008 5 pence coin features the lower right portion of the shield, which includes part of the lion rampant of Scotland. Modern, minimalist layout, and like traditional designs, this design is part of a larger, artistic concept where all the coins from 1p to 50p combine to form a full image of the royal shield. When placed together, by 2008, the 5 pence coin was a crucial part of the UK's everyday transactions. It was commonly used for small purchases, public transportation fares, vending machines, and giving exact change in retail transactions. Even as inflation reduced the purchasing power of small denominations, the 5 pence coin continued to circulate widely. Unlike higher value coins and banknotes, the 5 pence coin was rarely targeted by counterfeiters due to its low value. However, its composition and size were carefully controlled by the Royal Mint to ensure consistency and prevent fraud. One issue faced by small denomination coins, including the 5 pence, was the rising cost of metal production. By 2008, raw material prices had increased, leading many governments, including the UK, to evaluate ways to reduce minting costs. Collectors who want to preserve the 2008 5 pence coin should store it in a protective holder to prevent wear and tarnishing. As the UK moves toward digital payments, the use of small denominations like the 5 pence coin has declined. Many businesses and banks encourage contactless transactions, reducing the demand for physical coins. In 2020, the Royal Mint reviewed the necessity of certain denominations, including the 5 pence coin, considering whether it should be phased out in the future. However, as of today, it remains legal tender and continues to circulate. The 2008 5 pence coin represents a turning point in British coinage, introducing a modern design while maintaining its essential role in the economy. From its origins as the decimal equivalent of the shilling, to its continued use in everyday transactions, the 5 pence coin remains an important part of the UK's monetary system. Whether you are a collector, a numismatist, or someone who appreciates history, the 2008 5 pence coin holds a special place in the evolution of British currency. Its unique design, economic impact, and numismatic value make it a fascinating topic for discussion. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2008 5 pence coin, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin history and numismatic insights. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we explore more fascinating coins from around the world. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, LC Coins World. In today's video, we will take an in-depth look at the One Peso Coin of the Philippines from 2013. This coin is part of the new generation currency series and plays an essential role in the country's monetary system. It carries historical, cultural, and economic significance, making it a fascinating piece for collectors and historians alike. The One Peso coin from 2013 is composed of nickel-plated steel, giving it a silver-like appearance while ensuring its durability in circulation. It has a diameter of 24 millimeters and a weight of 6 grams, making it a standard-sized coin for daily transactions. The thickness of the coin is 1.9 millimeters, and its edge is reeded, providing a tactile distinction from other denominations. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the portrait of José Rizal, the national hero of the Philippines. José Rizal was a writer, philosopher, and revolutionary whose works inspired the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule. His novels, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo, exposed the injustices of the Spanish government, leading to his execution. On December 30, 1896, his presence on the coin symbolizes the values of patriotism, education, and reform. The inscription Republica ng Pilipinas appears around the top edge of the coin, indicating the issuing country. Below Rizal's portrait, the year 2013 is engraved, representing the minting year. The reverse side of the coin features the logo of the Banco Central ng Pilipinas (BSP), the central bank of the Philippines. The BSP is responsible for managing the country's monetary policy, stabilizing the economy, and ensuring the proper circulation of currency. The logo consists of a stylized eagle, symbolizing strength, vigilance, and economic stability. The eagle is surrounded by a circular design, emphasizing the bank's commitment to growth and development. Below the logo, the denomination 1 peso is prominently displayed, reaffirming the coin's value. The 1 peso coin has undergone multiple design changes throughout Philippine history. Before the 2013 version, earlier iterations included different materials and imagery, reflecting the evolving economy and political landscape. The transition to nickel-plated steel was a strategic decision to reduce production costs and enhance the coin's lifespan. Previously, the coin was made of copper-nickel alloy, but the rising cost of metals led to the shift in composition. The 1 peso coin is widely used in everyday transactions across the Philippines. It is commonly found in vending machines, public transportation fare systems, and small-scale commercial exchanges. Despite the increasing shift toward digital payments, physical currency remains an essential part of the economy, especially in rural areas where electronic payment infrastructure is limited. Numismatists and collectors value the 20131 peso coin for several reasons. Some collectors focus on obtaining and circulated or proof versions of the coin, which are minted with higher quality and precision. Additionally, certain minting errors, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, or off-center prints, can increase a coin's rarity and market value. Collectors often seek out coins with these unique characteristics to add to their collections. The 1 peso coin of 2013 also holds historical significance in the context of Philippine currency reforms. The new generation currency series, introduced by the Banco Central ng Pilipinas, aimed to modernize the nation's coinage and banknotes. This initiative was part of a broader effort to combat counterfeiting, improve durability, and align the Philippine currency with international standards. While the 1 peso coin remains in circulation, Newer versions have been introduced in subsequent years with slight design modifications. The continuous evolution of Philippine currency reflects the country's economic growth, technological advancements, and commitment to maintaining a stable financial system. As we continue to explore the fascinating world of numismatics, it becomes clear that each coin tells a story. The One Peso Coin of 2013 is not just a medium of exchange, but a representation of national pride, history, and economic resilience. Whether you are a collector, historian, or simply someone interested in learning more about currency, this coin offers a wealth of knowledge and appreciation. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the One Peso Coin of the Philippines from 2013, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more numismatic insights. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will explore another remarkable coin from around the world. Today, we will take an in-depth look at the One Dirham Coin of the United Arab Emirates from the year 2008. This coin is an essential part of the UAE's currency system, widely used in everyday transactions, and carries both historical and numismatic significance. By examining its design, composition, history, and value, we will uncover the fascinating journey of this coin and its role in the UAE's economic development. The One Dirham coin was introduced in 1973, shortly after the formation of the United Arab Emirates in 1971. Prior to the establishment of the UAE, different emirates used various currencies, including the Qatari and Dubai Riyal and the Bahraini dinar. The creation of a unified currency, the UAE dirham, was a significant step in solidifying the newly formed nation's economic independence and stability. The Central Bank of the United Arab Emirates issued the dirham as the official currency, and it quickly became the foundation of the country's financial system. The One Dirham coin from 2008 is part of the standard issue series, maintaining the traditional design that has been in circulation since 1995. The coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy, which gives it durability and a distinctive silver appearance. It has a diameter of approximately 24 millimeters and a weight of 6.1 grams, making it a standard-sized coin that is easily recognizable. The edge of the coin is reeded, a design feature that helps distinguish it from other denominations and provides a level of security against counterfeiting. On the obverse side of the One Dirham coin, we see the traditional Arabic script displaying the words United Arab Emirates at the top, followed by the denomination One Dirham in Arabic numerals at the center. Below the denomination, the year of minting is inscribed in both the Gregorian and Hijri calendars, reflecting the UAE's blend of Islamic tradition and modern financial systems. This design has remained largely unchanged for decades, symbolizing continuity and stability in the nation's currency. The reverse side of the coin features the iconic image of a traditional Dala coffee pot. The Dala is a significant cultural symbol in the UAE, representing hospitality, generosity, and the rich heritage of Arabic coffee culture. In Emirati traditions, serving Arabic coffee, or gawa, is an essential part of welcoming guests and fostering social connections. The inclusion of the Dala on the One Dirham coin reflects the deep-rooted customs and values of the UAE. The One Dirham coin plays a crucial role in everyday transactions, especially in small purchases, transportation fares, and vending machines. Despite the rise of digital payments, physical cash remains widely used in the UAE, with the One Dirham being one of the most circulated coins. However, in recent years, inflation and the increasing cost of goods have led to discussions about the coin's purchasing power and its role in the modern economy. In terms of numismatic value, the one dirham coin from 2008 is generally considered a common coin due to its high mintage. However, certain variations, minting errors, and well-preserved specimens can increase its value among collectors. Some collectors seek coins with die cracks, misprints, or double strikes, as these errors make them unique and more valuable. Additionally, uncirculated or proof versions of the coin, which have never been used in transactions, tend to be worth more than regular circulated coins. The economic context of the UAE in 2008 also adds significance to this coin. The country was experiencing rapid economic growth, largely driven by the expansion of industries such as real estate, tourism, and finance. Dubai and Abu Dhabi were emerging as global economic hubs, attracting investors and businesses from around the world. The UAE's currency remained stable during this period, reflecting the country's strong financial policies and economic resilience. One of the interesting aspects of the one dirham coin is its occasional confusion with other currencies. The coin's size and weight closely resemble certain other international coins, such as the Pakistani 5 rupee coin and the Philippine 5 peso coin. This similarity has sometimes led to instances where vending machines and toll booths mistakenly accept or reject these coins. To address such issues, the UAE government has worked on improving coin recognition systems in automated machines. Collectors and numismatists often look for one dirham coins in the best possible condition. Coins that are free of scratches, discoloration, or corrosion hold higher numismatic value. Storing coins in protective cases, avoiding unnecessary handling, and keeping them away from moisture are essential practices for preserving their condition. Some collectors aim to complete a full set of UAE coins from different years, making the 2008 edition a valuable piece in such collections. Beyond its financial and collectible value, the one dirham coin is a symbol of national identity. It represents the UAE's journey from a federation of small emirates to a modern, prosperous nation. The coin's design, featuring the dollar coffee pot, connects the present to the past. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more detailed discussions on coins from around the world. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we explore another remarkable coin and its unique history. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, LC Coins World. Today, we will take an in-depth look at the 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin, a piece of currency that represents Belgium's rich numismatic history, economic evolution, and cultural heritage. This coin was an essential part of daily transactions in Belgium before the introduction of the euro in 2002. The 1 franc coin has a legacy that dates back to the early days of Belgian independence, and its design, metal composition, and historical significance make it a fascinating subject for collectors and historians alike. The 1 franc denomination has existed in Belgium since the 19th century, reflecting the country's changing political and economic landscape. The 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin is a modern representation of this tradition, continuing a long line of fractional currency that helped facilitate commerce and trade throughout the nation. The obverse of the 19891 franc coin features a profile portrait of King Baudouin I, who ruled Belgium from 1951 until his death in 1993. King Baudouin was one of the longest-serving monarchs in Belgian history, and his reign was marked by significant political, social, and economic changes. The engraving on the coin showcases a detailed and lifelike depiction of the king, symbolizing his leadership and the stability of Belgium during his rule. The reverse side of the coin prominently displays the denomination 1F along with the word Belgiu or Belgique, depending on whether the coin was minted in the Dutch-speaking or French-speaking region of Belgium. This bilingual feature reflects Belgium's unique linguistic and cultural diversity, as the country has both Flemish communities. Some variations of the coin may also include the German translation, as Belgium recognizes 3 official languages, Dutch, French, and German. The coin is composed of nickel, giving it a bright silver-like appearance. Nickel coins are known for their durability and resistance to corrosion, which made them ideal for everyday circulation. The 19891 franc coin has a diameter of approximately 18.5 millimeters and a weight of about 3 grams, making it a small but practical denomination for use in daily transactions. Belgium adopted the franc as its official currency in 1832, following its independence from the Netherlands in 1830. The Belgian franc was initially linked to the French franc due to the strong historical ties between the two nations. Over the years, Belgium introduced various denominations of franc coins, including 15102 and 50 francs, which circulated alongside banknotes of higher values. During the 20th century, Belgian currency underwent several transformations. In the early 1900s, coins were minted in silver, but due to the economic impact of World War I and World War II, Belgium transitioned to more affordable metals like nickel and copper. The 1 franc coin, which was initially made of silver in the 19th century, was later produced in nickel and other base metals to reduce costs and ensure mass production for public use. By the 1950s, Belgium was experiencing post-war recovery, and the introduction of new coin designs reflected the modernization of the country. The portrait of King Baudouin was introduced in 1952 and remained on Belgian currency until his passing in 1993. The 1989 1 franc coin is part of this historical lineage, representing the stability and growth of Belgium in the late 20th century. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, the 1 franc coin was widely used in Belgium for small transactions, such as buying newspapers, public transport tickets, and food items. It was considered a low-value denomination, similar to a US penny or a British penny, but it played an important role in the everyday financial system. At the time, Belgium's economy was part of the European Economic Community (EC), the precursor to the European Union (EU). The Belgian franc was considered a strong and stable currency, backed by Belgium's industrial and economic strength. The introduction of the euro in 1999 as electronic currency and 2002 as physical currency marked the end of the Belgian franc, leading to the withdrawal of the 1 franc coin from circulation. In 2002, Belgium officially adopted the euro, and the Belgian franc was phased out. People had a transition period to exchange their francs for euros at banks, but by the mid-2000s, all franc coins, including the 1989 1 franc piece, were no longer legal tender. The switch to the euro was part of a broader effort to unify Europe under a common currency, simplifying trade and economic policies among EU member states. While the euro brought many benefits, it also meant that historic national currencies like the Belgian franc became obsolete. However, many people still keep these coins as souvenirs or collectibles. Although the 1989 1 franc coin is not considered particularly rare, it holds value for collectors interested in Belgian numismatics and European currency history. The coin's worth depends on several factors, including condition. Coins in mint condition or with minimal wear are more valuable than those that have been heavily used. Mint marks and variations. Some Belgian franc coins were minted with slight variations in design or lettering, making certain editions more sought after. Historical significance. Coins from the late 20th century serve as historical artifacts from the pre-Euro era. In today's numismatic market, a 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin typically has a modest value, ranging from a few cents to a couple of euros, depending on its condition. However, for collectors passionate about Belgian history, European currency, or coins featuring King Baudouin, it remains an interesting and accessible piece. The 1989 Belgian 1 franc coin represents a fascinating period in Belgium's monetary history, symbolizing the last decades of the franc before the transition to the euro. With its portrait of King Baudouin, durable nickel composition, and role in everyday commerce, this coin remains a nostalgic piece for many Belgians and an important collectible for numismatists. Though small in value, the 1 franc coin played a crucial role in Belgium's economy for decades, serving as a reminder of the country's economic evolution and its path toward European integration. Whether you are a collector, historian, or simply someone interested in learning about world coins, the 1989 Belgian 1 franc piece offers a glimpse into Belgium's past and its rich numismatic heritage. Thank you for watching LC Coins World. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more coin history, numismatic insights, and fascinating discussions about currency from around the world.